Welcome investor to the GC Set Digital Roadshow for the full year's performance of 2018. Before we start, we would like to inform that this year for the sustainability development, PTTGC, we got ranking in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index for the 6th consecutive years, which this year we rank as a bronze class for 2019. For the full year's highlight of 2018 performance, as you might know that our record, this is another record year for the PTTGC, which we are growing in terms of our bottom line. This year, we are able to achieve 40 billion Thai baht for the net profit, which we are fully support in terms of the main operation, high operating rate, and as well as the return from our investment through the project that are called asset injection that we are able to extend change in the petrochemical 2 years ago. In terms of the main operating performance, you will see that the operating rate of this year is quite significant high and improved from the previous year. The refinery is run at about 102%. Aromatics is able to achieve 93%, which increased from 80% in 2017. The key improvement of the aromatic is based on our turnaround of the our aromatics plant last year for the aromatic 2. That's why after that we have a significant improve in terms of operating rate. For this year, we expected that to be increased more as we will have another turnaround for the aromatics 1. So after that, we expect that in the future, the utilization of the aromatics will be increased to be like 100%. For the olefin, we are able to achieve 101% as we have a high gas flow as normal. For the polymer, even though the utilization rate is slightly dropped to be 100%, from 113% in 2017, but this mainly from a new capacity that we got from our LDPE plant 2 that just start commercial run in March of 2018. So during the ramp-up period, they have some learning curve, and that's the reason why that slightly drop in terms of the percentage. But if we look in terms of the selling volume, it will be increased. In terms of the downstream integration, in the past year, we achieved our strategy to extend our chain to the downstream for the aromatics chain, especially for the paraxylene. We are achieved in acquisition of the PTA and PET chain that help us to extend the paraxylene chain from the upstream to the downstream. For the polyethylene, we are able to achieve the deal for the rotomolding compound with use the LDPE as a feedstock, and which is the first expansion into the compound business for PTTGC. Besides this, for the C4 chain, we are completely established the joint venture company with our main partner Kulele for the engineering plastic that called PA90 and HSBC that will be the replacement in the automotive business. Apart from that, in terms of the market strategy, we are able to grow our sales volume in the target strategy in the CLMV, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam, which identify as a high growth market. This year, we are able to achieve the polymer sale volume for more than 250,000 tons per year. Comparing with the past few years, we are able to grow our sales volume significantly, like 4 to 5 times. Apart from that, we have a joint venture with our partner in Myanmar, which we take a minority that will give us more market intelligence and access to the market in the past year. In terms of the strengthening our production home base, we try to maximize our efficiency and strengthen our capability through various strategies. The first prominent one is about the efficiency enhancement in the project that called Max project that we implement for the past 3 years that relate to all the efficiency enhancement, the cost reduction, and the streamlined process. The full year benefit of the project is able to achieve the target of almost 10 billion Thai baht. Apart from that, we also kick off the projects for digitalization module. That means that in the future, we will employ more IT and AI, artificial intelligence, to support our business strategy that will improve our efficiency for the next phase. We also established the GC Treasury Center for the FX management that will help us to manage our foreign exchange and liquidity more efficient, especially access to US funding costs that will be lower our funding costs based on the benefit that we get from the GC Treasury Center. In terms of the production flexibility, we also make our production more flexibility in terms of the polymer that our LLDPE plant which have a capacity of 800,000 tons will be able to be a swing plant to produce both LLDPE and HDPE, which can be completed within the first half of this year. Apart from that, we also focus more in terms of the customer by establish the Customer Solution Center, which can work as a partner with our customer. So our customer can have a more intelligent in terms of material that will support them in terms of doing business. For us, we get more insight in terms of the downstream and the consumer product. For the expanding in the CRMV country, apart from the joint venture with our partner in Myanmar, we also established the sales office in both Myanmar and Vietnam, as well as logistics that will help us to prepare for our next phase in terms of the market expansion in the high growth country. For the sustainability development, we also continue our focus in GC Circular Living that will do the projects based on our framework like DJSI or 3R concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle. We also have a project called Upcycling the Ocean, Thailand, with our partner, both the private and public sector, to recycle the material and to be a product. Besides this, you might heard that now we are studying the project for the recycle plant, which we expected that this year we can conclude the projects. But it doesn't mean that we will have a business focused in the recycle. It will make us a prototype for the recycle process for Thailand to study and follow that will make our society more sustainable. In terms of the financial performance, you will see that this year, the full years of the sales revenue is a significant increase to be like 515 billion Thai baht, or increase 18% year on year. This mainly support from both the oil price that keeps significant increase from 2017 and help to push the product price, as well as the high operating rate of this year that help us to have a more sales revenue. In terms of adjusted EBITDA, is increased about 1% to be 61 billion Thai baht. The main support is from the high price of the olefin, especially in terms of the polymer chain, that you will see that the main product that we have, like a HDPE, the full year price average is $1,330 per ton, which quite significant but they have some downturn in the fourth quarter that affect from the decrease in oil price, which affect from the trade war conflict. However, the company also get support from the sharing profit of investment that I mentioned in the first page, that we complete the acquisition of the asset from PTT in 2017, that under the project called asset injection, that we are able to expand our business in the polypropylene and acrylonitrile through the JV, and it's quite a significant improvement in terms of the performance in 2018, as well as we realized the full year benefit in 2018 comparing with only 6 months in 2017, and that's make the profit contribution at this part increase like more than 100%. And finally, the net profit is about 40 billion and 69 million Thai baht, increased 2% year on year. Based on this performance, we also announced the dividend payment with the payout ratio 48%, and the full years will be 4.25 baht per share, which we will get approval through the AGM in the early of next month. In terms of the financial strength, our cash on hand now we have about 54 billion Thai baht, which is quite strength in terms of the financial base, and we have low leverage ratio. But we also have private fund and in-house cash management for our long-term investment. So altogether, we can say that we have about 60 billion Thai baht for the cash or cash equivalent, or $2 billion. In terms of the cash flow, the capex this year is 28 billion Thai baht, or close to $1 billion, which mainly focus in the investment in a major product that we have, like ORP, the olefin reconfiguration of which is the new naphtha cracker, the propylene oxide, and the polyol. Now we move to the strategic direction. For our strategic direction, we still focus in the main 3 core pillars. The sustain core is try to focus in maximize the value of the existing asset. Like in the past, we have approval for building a new naphtha cracker that can help us to maximize the value of the naphtha that we have and able to extend the value chain to the downstream. We also continue for the projects that we call Project Max, which is the efficiency improvement, and then we will continue with the digitalization process that we employ a high technology or the AI to support our business technology and people transformation, which will be the implement for the next few years from now. And we also have established a new organization called Governance, Risk and Compliance, or GRC, that will help us more closer look and have a more tighten and improve in terms of the governance in internal control. For the accelerate growth lever, the second pillar, we're still looking for the international investment that will create our growth, like in the high growth market, or where we can have the competitiveness in terms of the feedstock. As you might heard that we study in the past few years, like opportunity in Indonesia or Malaysia, and now we still have a study in the US ethane cracker project, which are still under the studying process. The last one is about the balance and business and social value, which the prominent example is we stick with the key like a DJSI standard, which we get for the 6th consecutive year now. In terms of the long-term strategic execution, on the red one, you will see that our investment in the past year. Now we are under construction of the additional 1.1 million ton of the new capacity that will come from the project like a new naphtha cracker or the ORP, PO polyol, which all three projects will be complete by the second half of next year. And we also have the joint venture with the project with the Kulele for the engineering plastic of PA90 and HSBC. All the investment through the value chain, we will consider all the options like a joint venture, greenfield, and M&A as well. On the right-hand side, you will see our roadmap strategy that we try to complete our value chain from the upstream to the downstream, which now we are follow this route and the universe of the product that we are interested. In the box, you will see the green tick that we already have investment or the business now. So we're still finding more opportunity in some missing piece that will help us to fulfill all the value chain and extension if there is a proper and an appropriate opportunity for us in the future. Apart from that, we still focus on strengthening in our home base, like the policy of the government in the EEC or Eastern Economic Corridor that will pull the investment to Thailand. We have prepared our facility, like we established the company called GC Estate that will be an arm of the company in doing the land management. That last year we just acquired about 900 rights of the land in the industrial estate that will help us to have a prompt and a resource to collaborate with our potential investment partner in the future. Like you might see that like a polyol projects, we have a joint venture with a Japanese partner like a Sanyo Chemical, which this is one of the examples. For the opportunity in the green business, as Thailand is an agriculture country, so we have a potential and capability in the feedstock advantage. So we explore opportunity for the biocomplex, which now under study and investment by our subsidiary company, the Global Green Chemical or the GGC. And this year, GGC will have a new commercial run of the new capacity of the methyl ester plant 2 for the biodiesel by this year. For the international strategic investment, as I mentioned, we still explore opportunity overseas to see the high growth market or the competitive in terms of the feedstock, like the US cracker project. This is the example of the project that we have collaboration with our partner for the downstream integration, like PTA and PET business. We have acquired share and now we are partner with Mitsui Chemical. For the Kulele GC Advanced Material, it's a joint venture between Kulele, which is a technology owner from Japan, and also Sumitomo Corporation as well. For the PO, the propylene oxide and the polyol change, that which is the material for the polyurethane change, we have a partner with the Sanyo Chemical as a main partner for those projects. Lastly, about the rotomolding compound business, which is the compound material for the polyethylene chain. We just acquired share for the RGL, the River Group from UK that operate globally and have proficiency in doing the compound of the rotomolding grade. These are the example that we try to complete our roadmap and now are under investment or just complete their acquisition. This is the roadmap that we just touched. Like this year, the new capacity that will come to the company, like about 1 million ton from the new acquisition of the PTA and PET, as well as about 61,000 ton of the rotomolding compound. And we will be complete the LDPE, HDPE plant swing as mentioned. Next year, in the second half, we will have almost 1 million additional capacity from the propylene oxide and polyol project and the new naphtha cracker or olefin reconfiguration. For the olefin reconfiguration, it will give the additional ethylene of 500,000 tons, and the propylene is about 250,000 tons, which we will have planned for the expand for the downstream as well. So we will update once they have more conclusion on that. And in 2022, we have about 30,000 tons from the Kulele GC advanced material for the engineering plastic. Apart from that, we also looking for more opportunity in other projects as well, like in the EO-based chain for the performance chemical, the olefin chain, and as well as the biocomplex. Those is still under study, and if they have more solid conclusion or announcement, we will announce to the stock exchange. This is one of the key concerns from the market, that they have a campaign in terms of the plastic ban globally, and the concern on the environmental, that we might affect from the banning of the plastic single-use product, especially for the shopping bag. For us, the contribution in terms of the volume from this sector to our polymer is less than 5%, so it's not much impact to us. Besides this, we see this trend for a while, and we already plan for the impact on this. Like we plan to switch all the volume from this sector to other segment like a wire and cable or the other packaging as well. That will help us to mitigate the risk from the less use in the product. In addition to this, GC is prepared for many years, like we invest in the technology of the biochemical, like the company called NatureWork, which is a JV 50% in the US that produce PLA, and PTT MCC biochemical in Thailand, which we hold 50% to produce the bioplastic of the PBS. By having both PLA and PBS, GC is able to offer the customer who want to switch from the conventional grade of the petroleum-based product to be the bio-based as well. And lastly, it's about the create awareness, that we mentioned that we have a collaboration with both public and private sector to do like a recycle product to the market that create awareness for the using and the recycle process. And I think that's all in terms of our business performance and our recent strategic move. For the questions, in terms of the dividend policy, as we mentioned that this year we are now propose the dividend payment at the AGM next month. In the first half, we already pay 1.75 baht per share, and then we propose the additional 2.5 baht per share, and the dividend payout is about 48%. The potential to increase the dividend in the future, that might be one of the consideration, but now currently we mainly focus like at this level, because based on our strategic move, we still have a requirement in terms of investment in the future. And for the investment strategy, do we have any opportunity overseas, like from Myanmar and Vietnam? As mentioned that for GC, we see the CLMV market as a high growth market, and we will try to seek any opportunity that we can expand our business in those markets. Like for Myanmar, now we have 2 joint venture with our partner, and the main purpose that we do the joint venture with our partner there is try to understand more about the market and prepare for the market information that one day if the market grow enough, we will have a more strategic move like in terms of the manufacturing base. For the Vietnam, we also see the opportunity as well, and that's the reason why in the last year we have complete our establishment of the sales office and the logistic office as well. That will help us to expand more our coverage in the Vietnam market, which will be prepare us for the future that if there is any opportunity for the manufacturing, then we can have established the production base as well as have a prompt in terms of the market strategy. In terms of the PTTGC, as you see now, the effect from the Thai baht to our performance, our business is normally the dollar link, so all the product will be in US dollar and convert into Thai baht. So in terms of the appreciation of the Thai baht might have some effect in terms of our performance, but we also have hedging that help us to mitigate the risk, as well as we have a liability of a $1 billion US dollar bond, and when the Thai baht is appreciation, we will have a gain on that help us to mitigate the risk from our performance. So I think that's all for our business strategy and our movement in terms of our investment in the past year. And we would like to thank you for you to joining us for the meeting, and hope to see you next quarter. Thank you.